Hi, it's Joel from Evile and Matt, and you are watching Overdrive. At first, I think it was. I think we didn't know what we were going to do. You know, his decision was purely his decision, and the worst thing we could have done was try and persuade him not to leave, because you have to have respect for people in anything you do.
Yeah,
and I think we were a bit kind of like, oh, what do we do now? But we kind of thought about it, and we just thought, well, do you enjoy it? And he was like, yeah. It was like, Ben still enjoys it, I do. So we thought, yes, sod it, we'll get someone new. And that's what we've done.
You'd rather continue because sod it.
Sod it, we enjoy this.
Yeah, no pressure at all. Just want to keep playing gigs. So we just found somebody who could help us to do that. Piers came along. Great. Yeah, no bad will towards Ron at all. Yeah. It's his decision.
All my brother left the band since last time we played. We've just been looking for someone to fill the gap, I guess. Find a new guitarist and just keep moving forward. We found Piers, who's joined us, and we've been able to come back and start gigging again. So since then we've mostly just been rehearsing and just getting Piers up to speed with the material.
And taking time off. Yeah. Like, we've been so busy for like 4 years, it's nice to take like a year and a half off and just get back to rehearsing when we want to start enjoying it. We are doing it, it's good.
I think there was a little bit more slight death metal influence in it, I think, that changed things up than what we did. I was listening to a lot of Entombment at the time, and I was listening to a lot of death, so I think that kind of filtered through to what we were doing, and it presented itself in scope. Well, it's the sound-wise as well, there's a bit more, it sounds a little bit more. Yeah, I wasn't cast of death metal, there's a bit in there. A little bit.
I think aside from that as well, I think when we recorded stuff, I think the whole thrash revival thing was kind of getting a bit samey, cliched, would you say? And I think before...
Sure, I'm not clear on the whole thrash revival. I never know when it's in, when it's not, or if it's... I've never been too clear on it, so we've kind of just gone our own way.
Just been Evile.
Just been Evile with it, we haven't really paid attention to that, to be honest. The bands, yes, but the way the revival was, we've kind of just gone our own way, and it felt right to be doing how Skull came out. It just felt right at the time to write it, and we just followed it through. I think the first album, The End of the Grave, we mostly had the songs written because we've been playing them and writing them for years in gigs anyway. So we just had to pick which ones we liked best. I think we wrote a few new ones for recording, but that was done as a band in a rehearsal room. Just put a riff together and think, oh, that sounds good, play that instead. Try this, that beat, and that's how it came together. Whereas it came to Nations onwards, we were just done a bit more at home. So all might have written the majority of riffs, and you come in and say, I've got these riffs, what do you think? And we just say, well, that's good, that's shit. Change that, make that a bit longer, cut that bit. And we just went that way, and since then that's kind of stuck. That's how we did it, up to all the way to Skull. And then we just write some vocal melodies, play over the top, and everything just seemed to click every time we did it, which is quite okay and good.
I think we changed that. I don't think it's really a conscious thing. It's never had that conversation of, oh, we need this album to sound like this and it needs to be different from that. It's just whatever comes out and whatever you want to do. And that's good, because you're not forcing anything. It's just, that's a good song. Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, I like that riff. Expand that, and then it just becomes a song. And it's quite natural, I think, how we do it. It feels natural.
We don't feel like we need to, but there's maybe a couple of areas we could take some influence from, or we have done. Like we've taken bits of influence from death metal, to death, there's a bit of that come through in Skull.
Bit of prog stuff come through.
Yeah, structure-wise there's some prog stuff, but some guitar work as well. Structure-wise there's a bit of prog in there. But there's not much that we'd probably purposefully go, let's try and get some jazzy, or let's try and do some disco. There's nothing too forced. We don't want to force anything in there.
You can't kind of like restrict yourself to your thrash band, so you just play thrash, because the original thrash bands weren't influenced by thrash, because there were no thrash bands before they came about. They were listening to all kinds of music, you know, and that's kind of like what we do. So.
Yeah, we all listen to different things. Well, some of the same as well, but we all listen to different stuff, so it's each person takes influence, and especially now as well, with having lost, well, I guess, call the main songwriter. With him being gone now, it's going to be a totally different way of writing. We're going to be each bringing something different to what we're doing, which it'll make it really interesting to see what happens next, actually. Yeah. It depends in what context. In a live context, playing them live, Infected Nations for me, there's something about playing them tracks live that doesn't translate well. Some of them do, like Nations translates well, Metamorphosis does. But there's something about some of the rest of them that just don't quite work, they don't quite go over with the crowd live. For me, I'd probably say Nations.
I'll probably agree with you. So we don't differ.
Oh, no.
I think it's a great album, you know.
Yeah, it has really good moments.
Yeah, it's just like Matt says, it's live songs take on a different feel and a different, I don't know, vision to what they were done in studio, you know. There's a lot of audience participation, singing along, and Nations, there's bits of it in there, but not as much as the other three albums, definitely.
Plus I'm not the hugest fan of the vocals. I wish I'd have learned to sing better before doing Nations. I only ever learned how to power it. I never learned how to sing any notes. So I wish I'd have managed to learn that before we recorded it, because I would have done the vocals differently, I think, on Nations. But then again, there might be people who like that, how they've come out. I don't know. But personally, I wish I could do better, I think. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks very much.
No problem with that whatsoever. Some people like it, some people don't.
Yeah.
So you will not destroy them, right?
No. No.
Probably give them a high five. Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for being honest.
Thanks for listening, at least. Yeah, we're not bothered about that kind of thing at all. Although Ben's really, really sensitive. He just goes, "Rah!"
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Words. Who, Joe? Who would be your inspiration?
The Who.
The Who.
I love The Who. They're one of my favourite bands.
Who?
I listen to a lot of classic rock. You know, music's music. It doesn't matter what kind of genre it is. Really, there's only two kinds of music: good music and bad music. That's whether you like it or whether you don't.
Queen 2 or Hot Space?
Both.
Hot Space.
Depends whether it's Friday night or Monday morning.
I take a lot of influence from Creedence Clearwater, stuff like that. Just, yeah, totally different. Because it's not exactly how you're going to be writing music that's the influence, it's just what inspires you to write the music. And it's, yeah, you're not going to come out sounding like John Fogerty. It's just going to be, yeah, whoever gets you up and write something, that's more what inspires us instead of, yeah, that was very half explained. Yeah.
Ooh, we're just getting rolling again. I mean, this is fifth show, I think, with Piers. We did a couple of one-offs once we got up and running. This is his first tour. We're doing something else in November. We've got a few things booked in next year, but we're just taking it as it goes. We're going to start writing. You know, we've got some riffs. You know, Matt's got some riffs. Piers has. I've got some ideas, and I think the next thing is we're just going to start getting together and putting those ideas down and seeing what comes out. You know, we're not putting any pressure on ourselves.
No.
Again, it's just as and when. You know, and it's like we'll know when it's ready to record another album.
We have no deadlines.
No.
There's no there's no rush for us. We can, until we're happy with what we want to be doing, we can work towards that. Just be happy with what we can do at our best. And yeah, we've been quite lucky. We've got the time to do it. And, yeah, getting Piers in is actually allowed to do that. He's bringing some good stuff. Like some of his Piers got some great riffs he's brought with him, which is fantastic. So we'll use them. Thank you. And only them. Then kick him out.
Thank you.